So I used to think by 30, I would have already probably had a big old house, married with kids, and probably working my dream job and have all these things, right? And now I'm 31, I don't have all those things. Like, I have an apartment that I live in, but the car I drive is a 2004 Pontiac Grand Prix that was donated to me by a church. And I'm basically still figuring out my life at the age of 31. And I know anybody that might come across this video, basically young men within the age of 18 to probably 29, you guys might probably have that same pressure on you, thinking, oh, before you get 30, you want to make sure you already have like a house of your own, a car, like a nice car, married with kids, and all these things. And some of you might achieve those goals. You understand what I mean? Some of you guys might achieve it, but some people might not. And for those that might not achieve those goals before 30, I don't want you to beat yourself up and start feeling like you're a disappointment because all these goals that you set yourself up to, you haven't accomplished them. Especially when you go on social media and you see people younger than you saying how much money they make, like they make $50,000 a month, or giving up all this unrealistic amount, or tell you where they live. They live in a penthouse down in Miami, and saying all these things, and you go back and you look at your first self and you feel down because you feel like you are way behind in life. I'm just here to tell you, you're not behind in life. You understand? You're exactly where God wants you to be. And some people figure out their life at the age of 20. Some people figure it out at the age of probably 19. Some people figure it out at the age of 40. So if you haven't figured out your life yet, I don't want you to be hard on yourself and feel like you're not good enough, okay? Because you are. And you're right exactly where God wants you to be. So keep going. And sometimes everybody's journey is different, okay? Some of you guys, you grew up in violent neighborhood, without a mom, without a dad, and you having to figure out everything yourself, okay? You don't have no support. You're the one who have to figure out everything. You have younger sisters and brothers that you have to take care of, and you're basically the head of the family without no guidance. So you can compare yourself with somebody that has everything at their disposal, and they're probably where they are because they had enough help. So if you didn't grow up with enough help, be proud of everything you've been able to accomplish, okay? And keep working towards the things that you're working on, because you exactly where God wants you to be. And for me too, like, I had to finally realize that, hey, I may not be where I want to be, but I am exactly where God wants me to be. And all I have to just go is to trust the process and keep letting him lead me to where he wants me to be. Like, I have goals that I'm working on, and I have things that I want to accomplish, and I'm working on those things. And as long as I'm working on those things, I cannot even be mad that, hey, I haven't achieved the things that I want, because I'm actually working on something. It becomes bad when you're not working on anything, then you're just sitting there and complaining. But if you're actually taking action and waking up every day and showing up for yourself, believe me, everything is going to fall into place at the right time. So please, don't give up on yourself. Don't feel like you're supposed to have figured out everything by the age of 30, because sometimes that's not how life works. Always remember, when you make your plan, God has the final say. So please keep showing up and don't beat yourself, because you are on the right track of life and you are doing great. Don't only look at the things you haven't accomplished. Look at the things that you have accomplished. Look at the prayers that God has answered for you, and don't focus only on the prayers that he hasn't answered, because believe me, he has answered way more prayers for you than the ones that he hasn't answered. I hope you find this video helpful. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel.